Danielle, do you think we should be following the 2026 trends?
I think trends are fun. I think trends are cool. I think there's a time and a place to follow a trend if it makes you feel good about your space and yourself, and that's all that really matters. But you should also think about resale value in the future, how long you're gonna stay in the house. Are you gonna be there for 2 years? Are you gonna be there for 10 years? What is this trend gonna look like? And I can walk you through all of that. So in today's episode, we're gonna talk a lot about trends, about the Pantone color of the year, about what that color is, what that means to you, whether it's like cool or not cool, if I like it, because that's really all that matters. So I'm Danielle Waldera, local realtor here in Harford County, Maryland, and today we are going to talk about trends.
Hi guys, I am Corey Glowacki with Direct Mortgage Loans, and I am here to talk to Danielle about 2026 design trends in the home. Which ones actually matter? So far this year, what are some of the trends you've seen become popular?
I am liking some of the trends so far this year because we're getting away from cold, gray spaces that feel very stark, that feel like you walked into a flipped house, basically.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody wants to feel that anymore. They want to feel, people are spending more time at home because everything is expensive, right? To go out to eat is expensive. To fill your car with gas is expensive. To buy a house is expensive. So you're going to want to sit and enjoy your mortgage on the weekends now, right? So if you want to do that, you want your space to feel homey and cozy and warm and have more textiles and more warm neutrals and not be gray floors, gray walls, white furniture. I don't even know how people live with white furniture.
Yeah,
like,
not with kids and pets.
even if you don't have kids and pets, I am clumsy. Like, there's no way that would ever work.
Yeah.
But they want to feel cozy.
Less sterile,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. What is the Pantone color of the year, and would you actually recommend it in a home?
Technically, it's called Cloud Dancer.
Okay. Is
It's
that
white.
like a gray tone? Oh, it's white. Okay.
It is white.
Okay.
It's like an off shade of linen white. I'm not going to recommend that you don't use it because
Sure.
there's always a space for white, but let's not go painting our entire house Cloud
Yeah.
Dancer. I think that would make your house feel really stark and like you walked into an institution.
Yeah.
And there's only so much cozy you can put into your decor to offset a lot of white.
Yeah. Do you think it's something that buyers like, or is it more so a trend that people regret once they do it?
I mean, trends in general should always be to your taste. And when you're ready to sell, we can talk about easy things that, I don't want to use the term fix, but you could do differently in your
Sure.
house so that it is more appealing to buyers, such as paint, flooring, and lighting. Those are the top three.
Yeah.
So like your paint colors, what type of flooring you installed, and something as simple as lighting, like what color it was or what temperature bulbs you used. All of those things can and do matter. So if you're living there and you're going to live there for a while, totally cool.
Yeah.
When it's time, when you're even like 6 months to a year out from when you think you should sell, call me and we'll go through, okay, this color is going to show super harsh in photos, because that's a thing too. Just
Yeah.
because a color is cool, like I think the color last year was like a terracotta
Okay.
and it was pretty deep. So that was like a reddy orangey.
Yeah.
That is going to photograph horribly.
Yeah.
Your photos are going to look like they're like glowing.
Sure.
So I just look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah,
Of like, how
absolutely.
is your house going to market, not how are you living in it?
Yeah. Makes total sense. Do you think there are trends that actually add value to homes rather than just sort of aesthetic, making them look good? And if so, what kind of trends are those?
For sure. I mean, kitchens and bathrooms always, right?
Sure.
So kitchens and bathrooms are what sell at home. But because people want to feel more cozy, I am finding that they're gravitating more towards like your primary bedroom.
Yeah.
So people want to feel like their primary bedroom now is like a retreat.
Yeah.
They do want to feel like they woke up and didn't wake up like, you know, shocked by a teal blue wall. Like, I wouldn't color my bedroom this color that's behind me. That would be a terrible idea. They want to feel cozy. They want to feel like they're in a retreat in their bedroom. They want to feel relaxed when they go to the bedroom. Colors can do that. Textiles can do that. Different types of flooring and shag rugs and the way your feet feel when you get out of the bed can do
Yeah,
that.
it all matters.
It all matters. And all of that also matters when you are selling, because even though I say this, hopefully no one's like laying in your bed and then like, I'm sure people have done it, right? But like, hopefully they're not like laying in your bed and like putting their feet down on your floor. But even though they're not physically doing that, they are still picturing themselves doing that. So if you have like this beautiful shag rug where your feet would go, they see that and they just think, ooh, I like that's going to feel really nice.
Yeah.
Or when I go into the bathroom, it's not, again, white on white on white on white. There's plants in your bathroom. There's greenery. There's eucalyptus hanging from your shower. There's things that make them feel like this is a vibe.
See themselves
like
living
this
there.
is a vibe. And different rooms, I feel like, are becoming more important than ever were before. And the primary bedroom is one of them.
Yeah. Do you think there's any trends right now that are overrated?
Oh, yeah. But there's always trends that are overrated. I was never one into the dual colored cabinets in the kitchen. So like your bottom cabinets are one color, usually like a darker, bright color, and your top cabinets are usually like a white or a lighter color. I was never really into that.
What about an island? What do you think about? Because sometimes people will just do
feel differently about that.
Okay, all right, good. Because my island is like,
I feel like you're asking from personal experience.
I got nervous.
Islands are different.
Okay, good.
Because they're a focal point.
Yeah.
But I like trends that bring textiles.
Okay.
So let's talk about kitchen island.
Yeah.
You could put like that thin bead trim all around the island and still paint it.
Okay.
And now you have like a texture, not just a paint, but your island, like people are going to want to touch it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So anything that I feel like would cause someone to reach their hand out and be like,
yeah.
In a good way, not a bad way. If someone wants to pet your wall in a good way, like,
you've done it right.
You did good. You did good. You did good. Wall petting is good.
I love that. What do you think buyers are gravitating towards right now when they walk into a home? You sort of touched on that, I guess, with the different rooms.
But I'm telling you, lighting is really important.
Is it?
Yeah, when you walk into a house, you want to feel cozy, not super bright, fluorescent, very... Too much light is not a good thing.
Yeah.
And too dim is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Too dim makes it feel a little dirty, even though it's not dirty at all. Too bright makes it feel not cozy. So I'm a big side light person.
Okay.
Right? So like have like one light and a fan or something, right, that you have overhead. And then I am big on like side lighting. The side light should be a little more yellow, right? A little more like cozy. All of your light temperatures should match, all that good stuff. So lighting when you walk in, I do feel like will set a tone for how you're going to feel, how a buyer will see the space.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it set up properly, it could feel dim and dirty, or it could feel too bright and like, this is too much.
Yeah. So, because I feel like for a while that recessed lighting, like all the lighting was in, right? You're saying it's more so like a side lighting thing, not that sterile, like
and new builds are still doing that.
Yeah.
When I walk my clients into new construction, I am literally like, y'all gotta put some dimmers on.
Yeah, dimmers should be on every light switch if possible, right?
Light switch,
absolutely.
Because I'm like, this is too much.
Yeah. I guess if you had a client that was either selling or maybe bought a home and did some updates, what do you think? What should they focus on first, or what have your clients done that has been that has worked for them, I guess?
Well, I love when my clients take my advice.
Yeah.
So that's the best. But I like when I see them do the DIY stuff.
Yeah.
I know that they can do, and they feel super rewarded.
Yeah.
So I had a client buy a house in Middle River, and the house was in rough shape.
Yeah.
It needed a lot of mechanical updates, but then it also needed to be made to feel like home.
TLC.
And she has been sending me photos constantly, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love that I get to talk to her all the time.
Yeah.
I love that we built a relationship outside of settlement. I love that I get to see what she's doing, and her significant other are doing this together on the house. So they bought this house as a new beginning together, and they're working through it together, and they're doing a lot of the work themselves.
Love it.
And so they're replacing the whole kitchen themselves, doing flooring, and I'm just so proud of them.
Yeah.
I'm like a proud mom.
Yeah.
I just sit on the sidelines like, you did it.
Yeah,
like, that's the
cool.
color we talked about, and it looks so good. And you refinished your floors, and they look amazing. And you should be like, I'm gonna pump you up. Like, you should be so proud of what you've done here, because you deserve that.
Yeah.
You took something that a lot of people couldn't see.
Love it.
A lot of people couldn't walk into that house and see what it needed and see what it could be, and you did, and you're doing it. I'm proud of you.
Love that. If you had to pick one thing that every home buyer should look to do, what would you say it is?
Paint, because you can paint anything and everything, and it will make a difference.
Yeah.
You can paint walls, obviously. You can paint your floors. You can paint your cabinets. You can spray paint your light fixtures if you're not happy with their, their finish. You can paint almost anything, and as long as you choose the right type of paint that's made for whatever you're like, don't use wall paint on your light fixture. Use like Rust-Oleum, but as long as you're choosing the right finishes, you can paint your exterior, you can paint your shutters, you can paint your door. If you can hold a paintbrush or a spray can, you can transform your entire house
Yeah, that's
into
fun.
whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. All right. Any trends worth following, do you think?
Any trend is worth following if you love it.
Yeah.
Just be mindful that that trend may not carry over to other people when you do buy or sell. So you may be causing yourself a little more work on the back end.
Yeah.
I did have a client who painted all of their kitchen cabinets orange.
Oh.
They loved it. And I
Yeah.
was like, I love that for you.
Yeah,
I love that for you. Babe, but when 5 years from now, when you need to sell that house, we're gonna change it.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you said paint fixes everything,
Paint
right? So we
fixes
just slap another coat on it and problem solved.
No big deal. We can fix it. I got a guy.
I'm Corey Glowacki with Direct Mortgage Loans.
And I'm Danielle Waldera with Destination Home Group of Keller Williams Gateway. We had a great conversation today about trends, what you should and should not do. If you like what you saw today, please like, subscribe, and comment, and stick around for the next video.